Christian College Centurions and your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by the playing of our national anthem. Dear God, we are thankful for the game of basketball and how you glorify you through it. As these players take the court, we ask that you protect them from injury and allow them to represent their programs well. May you receive all the glory. We pray these things in your Son's name. Amen. Starting lineups. First, for Carolina Christian. Number 1, Robert Murdoch. Number 4, Robert Murdoch. Number 5, Antoine Corbett. Number 24, Luke Garrett. Number 11, Montario Fields. Number 15, Anthony Phillips Jr.
We are already past the midpoint of February and just over a week from the crazy South Region Tournament. But as for tonight, the Bruins have a chance to find their rhythm in a big way as they welcome the Carolina Christian College Centurions to the Davis Fieldhouse. My name is Trenton Goldsmith, welcoming you to the final home game of the regular season. Braxton Murray taking the tip up against Luke Garrett, and Murray gets that for the Bruins. Bruins in white and Centurions in black. We apologize for the late start today. Centurions had a little van trouble on the way, but we are getting started here just a little bit late. Devin Pope, Murray, Devin Dean, Chad Vanderhart, and Trevor Pittman starting 5 for the Bruins. Pittman's going to have an early step back 3 chance, and he buries it. A little different look than the Bruins have had. Vanderhart takes that one away, and Vanderhart's going to slam that one down. Trevor Brunson not in the lineup today. He's just taking a rest day in what should be an easier game for the Bruins team. The last time they played the Centurions was just 9 days ago, where they came away with a 108-55 win. They won by 53 points. 8 Bruins scored double digits, with Trevor Brunson leading the way. As for today, Bruins look to have the same kind of offensive rhythm as they had last time, and hoping that carries over into the South Region tournament that's just over a week away. Starts a week from Thursday here at the Davis Fieldhouse. Murray in the post now. Vanderhart, Pope. Bruins really going to try to work on ball movement today against the zone. That one's stolen away by Robert Murdoch. Corbin with the ball. That's Fields with a jumper off target. Grabbed by Vanderhart. Now Pittman going the other way. Good look into Dean. Dean kicks out the Pope. Now to Vanderhart driving. Trying to get Dean again. Goes off the fingertips, out of bounds. A couple good defensive possessions in a row for the Centurions. They just haven't been able to get points on the board yet. 2 minutes in, Bruins 5-0. All time in this matchup, Bruins have it 4-1. Their only loss being in the first ever matchup between the two teams back in 2019, where they only lost by 1 point after the 40-point team program record performance by Jason Barnhart. Scored 40 but cannot find the win. And that single game record still stands to this very day. We're going to have an early substitution coming on for the Bruins. It's Brandon Wilkins, who, by the way, came up big time on the road against PCC just a couple days ago. Scored 10 points off the bench with 4 steals on the defensive side. That one's a deep three off the side of the backboard late in the shot clock by Corbin. Does not go in. Bruins are coming off of an away win at Pensacola over the weekend. Trevor Brunson led the way with 18 points. Vanderhart had 14. Pope and Wilkins both had 10. Vanderhart tries to find Braxton Murray down low, but that's another turnover for the Bruins early. Corbin up against Pope. Vanderhart had his hand on it, but still gathered in by Murdoch. Jumper's no good. That was Anthony Phillips Jr., who had 15 points the last time these two teams played just 9 days ago. Led the way for the Centurions and did as much as he possibly could. Pittman kicked to Vanderhart, and now to Pope. Wilkins for 3. No good. Murray can't grab the rebound. So after scoring 5 really quick points, have not scored since. It's still 5-0. That one would be called a foul against Shad Vanderhart as Luke Garrett was going up. So now Garrett with a big chance here to score the first points of the game for the Centurions. Luke Garrett's a freshman on the Centurion team. Buries the first one. And hits the second as well. Bruins' ball movement so far has been decent, but hasn't quite found the right kind of offensive movement for some easy buckets yet. Vanderhart kicking to Pittman. Pittman for a second 3. Does not go. Rebounded by Murdoch. Now it's Phillips Jr. going to work. Gets trapped in the corner. Has to kick it out somewhere. Finds Corbin on the other side. Corbin. I mean, it worked out for him. It wasn't pretty. But he finds his way to the free throw line after the foul against Braxton Murray. Devin Dean's about to check back in for the Bruins. In between free throws here. First one's made. He's going to come in for Shad Vanderhart. Good start from the free throw line for the Centurions. 4 for 4, all 4 points coming from the line. Bruins offense has to get going here. Devin Dean wants to take it himself, kicks to Pope in the corner, 4-3, and he sticks it. So 2 early threes for the Bruins. They're halfway to the amount of threes they made against Pensacola. Only went 4 for 15 on the road, still getting the win. Was able to just absolutely bury it inside, especially off the turnovers. They would get layups in transition late in the game. That's how Brandon Wilkins scored 6 of his 10 points. That's a 3 that's buried by Garrett. And a timeout is called by the Centurions. It's only a 30-second timeout. I'm not sure if it's going to turn into immediate, but we'll be right back. Ends up not being immediate timeout and just a classic 30-second timeout. So now Dean with the ball, and now Braxton Murray. No subs made so far for the Centurions. Dean goes all the way to the rim. It's fouled on the floor before the shot. Pittman's going to inbound the ball with 4 flat to start. Easy kick out to Murray with Dean in the post. Dean puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks to Pope. And now Pittman for 3. No good. Dean with another rebound. No, they're going to call that away. And call Dean for the push. And now here comes the first substitutions for the Centurions. Looks to be Dev Studevert. And Miles Randolph wearing 22 today. Fouled right away by Pittman. And that's going to bring Shad Vanderhart back in, coming in for Braxton Murray. And Pouncey will join him. Tostadas Pouncey has not been putting up the offensive stats that he did last year. But his defensive difference making has been incredible. And when he is in the game on the offensive side, he hasn't turned the ball over more than one time since December 10th. He takes care of the ball and he plays defense while still averaging about 4 points a game. The defensive pressure at the top of the 2-1-2 zone has just been incredible all year long. That's a strong drive, but no foul called. And Carolina currently has a lead, 10-8. Phillips Jr. now over to Fields. Good no-look pass to Garrett. Garrett tries to put it up, no good. Rebounded by Pope. Pope in transition, kicks to Pouncey in the corner. Cross court to Vanderhart. Vanderhart can't finish that one either, but tipped away by Dean. Now Pouncey to Wilkins. Wilkins, strong drive with a blocking foul on the end of it. That looks to be against Miles Randolph. Excuse me, that one's going to be against Fields. So now Brandon Wilkins going to the free throw line. Shoots 74%. Makes the first one. Christian Briggs now on for the Centurions. Back tied at 10. The Bruins defense just a little stronger on this possession than it has been. A little more intense with Pouncey and Wilkins at the top. That one's a forced floater, no good. Rebounded by Vanderhart. Vanderhart all the way up to Pouncey. Pouncey, what a good pass to Dean. Pouncey passed that one from the air. Now the pressure intensifies even more. Pouncey on him. That's a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Pouncey. Bruins are pushing pace here. Dean driving in. Gets stopped. And now Pope to Pouncey. Around the horn to Wilkins. No good. Dean, another rebound. Wilkins tries again. That one's short. And Dean can't get an offensive rebound there either. And Wilkins just in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's going to be called for a foul. This game has not started the way the Bruins expected it to on the offensive side, but yet still have a 12-10 lead. Another short floater, rebounded by Wilkins, and now Devin Pope in transition. Just goes straight into him, nothing called, and we're going the other way. That three-pointer is knocked down by Christian Briggs. And the Carolina Christian College takes the lead back. Vanderhart loses it momentarily. Kicks it out to Pope. Now Vanderhart driving baseline to Dean. Dean using his strength. And another blocking foul is going to be called. That one's going against Corbin. Pittman checking back in for the Bruins along with Justin Skelton. Last time Skelton scored 13 points against the Centurions. His first double-digit scoring since December. Couple of fakes for Vanderhart. Does not work out in his favor. Misses the money. Justin Skelton still leads the team in three-point percentage with 52%. All the way to the rim. Not finished on that side either. Now Phillips Jr. gets it poked away. Pouncey in transition with Vanderhart behind him. And that was put away by Pouncey. No need for an offensive rebound, though Vanderhart was there. And Bruins get the lead back. Corbin trying to find space around Wilkins. Just can't get away from him. Step back for a three. And he buries it from up top over the outstretched arm of Wilkins. Wow. So back and forth we go to start this game. Pouncey to Pittman. Now Wilkins. Crossover to his left, gets it poked away. That will be off of his foot and out of bounds for Centurions ball. Garrett checking back in. Corbin going to take the ball up for the Bruins, facing early pressure against Skelton. Centurions trying to hold this lead and keep it close as long as they possibly can, especially after suffering a 53-point loss last time they were here. Couple pivots, can't finish the layup. Vanderhart going the other way. Looking up for his best option. He's going to drive it in, kick it to Pouncey for three in the corner, and he sticks it. Pouncey was one of the players to make one of the 4 3-pointers in Pensacola. It's almost a mirror image of that, actually, from the same spot. And I'm pretty sure it was on a kick from Vanderhart. Bruins take the lead back 17-16, 9:45 to go here in the first half. Wilkins pokes that one away. Great defensive play, but then ends up getting his hand stuck in the cookie jar. Actually, they called that foul against Murdoch. not Wilkins. I thought at first Murdoch got the ball back and they called the foul against Wilkins, but it's against Murdoch on the effort to get the ball back. Pittman thought about a three right away, but decides to be a little more patient. Driving on his left. Fouls against number 5, Antoine Corbin. 2 more fouls away from the bonus going the rest of the half. Good cut by Vanderhart. Can't finish that one. And cleaned up by Pouncey. Vanderhart's missed 3 layups now in this game. Jarrett is blocked by Vanderhart, but a foul is called. Vanderhart's just not getting his way right now. Someone lost their eye on Garrett. He was all the way down the court all by himself. Josh Dorsey's going to check in between free throws here. And if I'm guessing, he's going to be coming in for Vanderhart, and Vanderhart knows immediately. So now Dorsey's going to come in. He scored his season high with 13 against the Centurions last time they played. It was also on senior day just a couple Saturdays ago. Off back iron, rebounded by Pittman. Dorsey's first touch of the ball. Hands it off to Pouncey. Skelton pivoting around, finds Pittman. Now Pittman backing down. Pittman into the lane, kicks to Pouncey in the other corner. Can't knock it down, tipped around, and that'll stay here. Great effort by Brandon Wilkins and Josh Dorsey down low on that offensive board. Pouncey will inbound it. Needs to find someone, finds Dorsey in the post. Dorsey going to work with his right hand, puts it in. He is left-handed dominant, but that right-handed lay looked easy for Josh Dorsey. Bruins lead extends to 4. And 1. Montario Fields went to work right past Pittman. Coach Miller on the bench pointing out what seems to be the obvious is every single player in the Centurions is right-handed. Just force them left. Fields can't finish the old-fashioned three-point play. But the Centurions are back within 2. Wilkins driving. Gets stuck down low. Kick to Pittman for 3. Can't knock that one down. That one should be off Garrett and stay white ball. It does. Skelton for 3 in the corner. Finds all air long. Rebounded by Phillips Jr. Centurions will slow it up. Bruins now in man-to-man defense. We don't see this a lot. We saw it a little bit when they played Pensacola on the road, but I mean, obviously, I think only on 4 or 5 possessions, but we see it here right now. Pittman, good defense there, good contest, makes Fields' shot a little difficult. Pouncey kicks to Skelton. Skelton all the way into the lane. Wilkins driving. Wilkins can't finish over Garrett. Fields still going, and he travels. Pivot foot slid. It's going to bring in Connor Barfield. Last time against the Centurions, Barfield had 2 steals, but his defensive pressures that forced other tough shots or other turnovers that were credited to other people was a big difference maker. Barfield gives 110% every single time he's in, especially on that defensive side. He has it now in the corner. Good pass to Skelton. And Skelton can't get that one to go down off the back rim, but tipped out to Pouncey. Skelton again in the middle, but that one's tipped away, taken away by Garrett, and now Fields on the run again, trying to go quickly as he has before, all the way in, can't finish, tipped away and in by Garrett to tie it at 21. This is just not how I thought this game was going to go. Short jumper by Pittman, too long. And now the Centurions have a chance to take the lead back with 6.5 minutes to go. It was the second half last time where the Bruins just ran away with it, but they did still go into halftime with a 14-point lead. Skelton trying again, and Skelton knocks it down. Sticking to his 50% stat. 1 for 2 now. Hopefully that might spark something. Both Devons waiting to check in for the Bruins. That was no good. Dorsey up ahead to Pouncey, but that one's too far out in front. So now Pope and Dean are going to come in. They're going to replace Dorsey and Pittman. Jalen Littlejohn in for the first time today for the Centurions. Along Miles Randolph. Randolph with the ball now. Up against Barfield. Loses the ball momentarily. Sturdivant. Cross-court pass to Phillip Jr. Shifty dribbling, but Skelton stays in front and forces a turnover. Great defense by Justin Skelton. Would have been very easy to bite on one of those dribbles to try to take it away, but Skelton just stays there. His hands in front. Barfield for 3. He's fouled. Doesn't go, but he has a trip to the free throw line and a long one at that. Barfield leads the team in free throw percentage, shooting 90% on the season. Barfield knocks down the first one. Barfield is a junior from Noblesville, Indiana. Can't knock down the second. Now Jalen Brown checking in for the Centurions. One of the many freshmen on the team. And Barfield goes 2 for 3 at the line. Extends the lead to 5. Phillips Jr. Now Sturdivant. Jalen Brown newly checked in. Can't get that triple to go. Rebounded by Dean. You know how Dean is. Dean drives strong. Stops on a dime. Kicks to Pope. And now Pouncey. Back to Pope. And the Bruins slow it up a little bit. Skelton with the elbow jumper. No good. Tipped by Dean. Dean grabs it this time. Kicks to Barfield. Now Skelton for 3. In and out. And gathered in by Miles Randolph. Wow, a lot just happened right there. Bruins can't get points on the board. Substitutions on a really steady rotation for the Bruins so far tonight. That one's a triple, no good. Didn't even find the rim. Pouncey to Dean. To Barfield. Barfield driving in, and he's going to go back to the free throw line. So 2 straight possessions with Connor Barfield at the free throw line. Went 2 for 3 last time. Starts 1 for 1 on this trip. Wilkins coming back in for Pouncey. Montario Fields and Luke Garrett back in the game for the Centurions. Dev Sturdivant. The ball now. Kicks to Phillips Jr. He buries that three. And the Centurions are keeping this one a lot closer than last time. Again, the dam could break at any minute where the Bruins go on a quick 9-0 run. We've seen it before. Wilkins looking to get that started. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Garrett. Both teams subbing very regularly. Pouncey was just subbed out. He's about to check right back in. Phillips Jr. with a fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebounded by Barfield. Now Barfield running up quickly. Kicks to Skelton in the corner. Skelton for three. High arcing shot, no good. Tipped around. And that was rebounded by Littlejohn and then passed away to Sturdivant. Garrett for three in the corner. No good, in and out. That would have brought the Centurions to within one. And Barfield is fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line yet again. This time for a 1-and-1. Pouncey coming in for Vanderhart. Pouncey coming in for Skelton. Vanderhart coming in for Dean. So very quickly, Barfield earning 3 trips. He makes it, earns a second free throw. He's done very well. Knocks down both of those. Bruins lead back to 6. Bruins still in man-to-man defense. Vanderhart's playing some help. Now Vanderhart up against Murdoch. Murdoch gets the ball back. Murdoch again. And somehow gets over Vanderhart. I'm pretty sure Vanderhart may have even tipped that. But it still falls in anyway. Vanderhart to the rack. Puts it in off the pass from Barfield. So better ball movement around this zone in the last couple of possessions. Bruins just need to get some stops now against the Centurions offense that is still sticking around. That one's a tough jumper, no good, in and out. There's been a lot of in and out shots for both teams so far today. Barfield driving. Barfield with the left. Couldn't get it to go. What a bounce pass. And laid in on the double clutch. Corbin puts it in. And Centurions call a timeout. They're back within 4. Looks to be a full timeout. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online today at fcisc.com. That is fcisc.com. Bruins with the ball outside the timeout. The 5 is still the same for the Bruins of Barfield, Pouncey, Pope, Wilkins, and Vanderhart. Pouncey in the corner, up against Garrett. Now Vanderhart with a cutting Pope and Wilkins. Both cut to the same spot. Now Vanderhart stuck, finds Pope in the mid-range area. Pope with a turnaround, knocks it, or can't knock it down. Wow, short. Just over a minute remaining. Centurions can come back within one possession here. Again, not what we expected. Pope gets that one away. Wilkins going up quickly. Oh man, Pope gets up in a really cool way actually. And now Pope looking to bury the triple. Too long. Off the backboard. Wilkins gets it. Pope trying again. In rhythm, knocks it down. It's one of those things. He just needed to see one go down. Bruins lead is up to 7. Heavy defense and pressure, and that one's going to be a backcourt violation. So now the Bruins have a possession here. Can extend their lead to a more comfortable area. .18.5 seconds left. Pouncey controlling it right now, now to Pope. Bruins taking their time to get the set going. 10 seconds now. Pope over to Barfield. Barfield driving back to Pope and poked away. 2 seconds. Good if it goes, no good. It's a hurried shot by Fields with the clock running down. So not the half the Bruins imagined, or really anyone imagined, but they do go into halftime with a 7-point lead with plenty of basketball yet to play. Second half resumes in about 15 minutes. Back here to start the second half. Bruins with a 7-point lead. A lot less than a lot of people thought here. But still 20 minutes of basketball to play. It was the second half last time these two teams met, where the Bruins created a 40-point separation. So we'll hope to do that again here today. Good start on the defensive side. Vanderhart gets it. Devin Pope out in front. Devin Pope puts it in and one. It's now 8 points on the day for Devin Pope. A few highlights of the first half. A good things that happened. Devin Dean grabbed 4 offensive rebounds. Connor Barfield went 5 for 7 from the free throw line. Tosadas Ponce led the way, shooting 3 for 4 with a three-pointer with 7 points. We out-rebounded them 24-20 and forced 7 turnovers. So not the greatest offensive half for the Bruins, but a lot went right on the defensive side, and they also were able to keep their lead the whole entire time. And now up 10. Again, this is where the Bruins could turn it up. Dean pokes that one away, goes into the stands momentarily, but bounces back. Centurions will keep possession. It's Corbin now with Fields with the ball. Fields was looking to go quickly the whole entire half. Pittman takes that one away, keeps it away from Fields on his backside, kicks to Murray. Murray puts it in for his first points of the day. After that basket, every Bruin that's played has now scored in the game. Murray was the only Bruin to play that did not score in the first half, but changed that very quickly here in the second half. Phillips Jr. drive. Kick out to Corbin for 3. No good. Tipped out by Vanderhart, but couldn't be gathered. And now that one's going to be another backcourt violation against the Centurions. So now the Bruins really about to turn it up. Briggs coming in, replacing Fields. Inbounded to Pittman. Vanderhart comes and gets it. Pope in the corner into Murray. Good cut by Dean. Can't put it away. I think he thought he would be facing more pressure on that. Murray pokes that one away on the long ball. Pittman going the other way for the Bruins. Into Murray. Murray kicks to Pope. And now Pittman. Good poke away and gather by Murdoch. And it looks like Murdoch called a timeout as soon as he dove on it. So it will be a 30-second timeout. Conveniently located off of I-385 and just 5 miles from downtown, the Courtyard Greenville Haywood Mall Hotel wants to give you 10% off the best available daily rate. Their on-site bistro serves Starbucks breakfast and dinner with a seasonal outdoor pool with fire pit and grill available. You can learn more about them at Marriott.com. Just a quick timeout. We're getting ready to go back in action here. Pope and Pittman both showing half-court pressure. Good hands by Vanderhart. Pokes that one out of bounds. It'll stay Centurions' ball. As I mentioned, the South Region Tournament just about a week and a half away. It's going to be here at the Davis Fieldhouse. And let me tell you, the seeds 1 through 3 are yet to be figured out. That one's going to be another backcourt unless Pope can get to it first. Pope forces Phillips Jr. to basically just kick that one out of bounds. Wrong sport. As I was saying, the 1 through 3 seeds in the South Region Tournament still not finalized, with the Bruins and then the Eagles from Trinity and the Eagles from Pensacola. At this point in time, the Bruins, I think, have the 1 seed overall. But if Trinity can beat Pensacola in their game in just over a week, Pope knocks that one down. If Trinity can beat Pensacola in just over a week, Trinity might be securing the 1 seed with that win. But we will see. Power rankings have a lot to do with it too. And a lot of that is decided by point differential in the wins. Good thing for the Bruins is their 2 losses against Trinity and Pensacola, both of which were only 1-point losses, and ironically were the same final score of 74-73. That one was a foul called against Shad Vanderhart. That's Vanderhart's third. He might have to watch it the rest of the way. Montario Fields back into the game. Coming in for Antoine Corbin. And Briggs will also check out. And Randolph replaces him. Into Garrett. Garrett can't gather the pass, and everything that was going right for the Centurions in the first half is going wrong for him so far in the second half. Bruins have doubled their lead in the first 3 minutes of the half, up 14. Centurions still yet to score. Pope driving, and a foul will be called against Fields. Got a little bit too much of Pope's hand on that poke away. And that is Fields' 4th foul, so he just came in for Corbin, and now Corbin's coming back in for Fields. Murray to Vanderhart to Dean. Back to Vanderhart in the corner. Good cut by Dean. Dean figuring out what to do with it. Gets blocked by Garrett. Corbin, double clutch with the jelly roll. Puts it in. It's a pretty layup to get the Centurions back within 12. Pittman to Dean. And now back to Pittman on the wing. No good. Most three-pointers missed by the Bruins in the first half were missed long. In fact, there were a couple air balls long, but a lot of them went off the back rim. Phillips Jr. kicking out to Randolph in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Murray. Murray keeps his toes in bounds and finds Pittman. Pope had time and space on that three, but decides not to take it. Pittman tries from the other side. Can't get that one to go either. Goes off Garrett's leg. Will stay Bruins ball. Brandon Wilkins checking in for Devin Dean. In the first half, the Bruins went 6 for 19 from downtown. 11 for 35 overall. Pittman can't make that one either. All of these shots are on target that Pittman's taking. They just will not fall. That three-pointer is no good. Ripped down by Vanderhart. Vanderhart again looking to go quickly. And Pope slows it down. And Bruins will get an offensive set. Good cut by Vanderhart and fine. Vanderhart misses that one, but is fouled on the lay. Vanderhart has missed several close layups. You can tell he's upset at himself right now. But he does go to the free throw line to shoot 2, where he shoots 75%. The junior from Runnels, Iowa, he's scored at least 10 points in the last 5 games. It's almost a guaranteed double-digit scorer at this point, averaging just under 12 a game on the season. Knocks down both free throws after the second one rattled in. Vanderhart also is having a career year in rebounds, leading the team with 7.5 rebounds a game and also leading with just under 4 assists per game. Wilkins almost tries to get that one, but has to get back now. Tough force. But Garrett somehow gets it for the Centurions. Turnaround J, no good. Rebounded again by Randolph, and finally Pope gets it. Wilkins, cross-court pass to Vanderhart. Pittman driving into the lane. And miscommunication on the pass, but poked out of bounds anyway. I think Pittman was expecting Pope to come get it on the wing instead of cutting back door. And now Pope has it in the corner to Pittman on the wing. Pittman thought about a three, but he's been cold, so doesn't take it. Wilkins for three in the corner, short. Good effort and hustle by Wilkins trying to get the ball back. And the Centurions go. Another double clutch layup is good by Corbin. Corbin does a good job avoiding contact on these layups. And they're back within 12. Wilkins for three in the corner, wide open. Gets a friendly roll, and it's good. The women's team plays next after this game here in the Davis Fieldhouse, scheduled for 7 p.m., hoping to start that game as close to on time as possible after this game started late. They'll be playing against Clinton College, where just earlier in the season they took a 14-point loss, looking for a much different result here at home, though. It's kind of funny, Clinton College is in the stands right now, and they are doing defensive chants for the Centurions team, and there Vanderhart finally finishes one, and he has a clap of relief, saying finally the Bruins up 17 points. And a quick 30-second timeout is called by Coach Uaro and the Bruins just for a quick breather. Bruins fans, check out the Bruins website for all the latest information on your BJU Bruins. There you'll be able to find and see results of the games, feature stories on players and coaches, game recaps, game previews, and so much more. That's at bjubruins.com. You can also find a lot of information on BJU Bruins Instagram, Facebook, and X at BJU Bruins. Trying to post more regularly on our Instagram. And we will start here again. Antoine Corbin inbounding the ball. Fields is back in with 4 fouls. Has to be careful to not pick up a 5th. Fields was a catalyst on offense in the first half, going quickly and doing exactly that. Aggressive drives to the rim. Was able to put away a couple. Fields had a really nice looking step back 3 in the first half. And now he's at the free throw line. Knocks down the first. Second one, rims out. So now pressure shown by the Centurions. In the same kind of zone that the Bruins play. Looking a little different though. Pittman takes his space, unable to finish it. Phillips Jr. rebounds the ball. And now Fields with the long 2, puts it in. Vanderhart gets it across half court, and now Pittman driving again, kicking to Pope. Pope has to gather the pass a little low. Pittman in the corner, now Pope around the horn to Wilkins, short, but Pittman's there. Quick pass, gets it back. Murray, too strong, but put back in by Vanderhart. A lot of dribbling by Corbin right now. Finds Fields for 3. And Fields is on fire. Fields with 6 points in the last minute all by himself. flexing on defense as he's playing. Pope tries to go up for it all, poked away. It'll stay the Bruins ball. Devin Dean coming in for Braxton Murray. Keep this all in mind. Fields is still only one foul away from fouling out early in this game. Dean into the lane. Pittman for three in the corner. No good. It's one of those things, I think Pittman just has to see one go down and he'll be okay. Oh, man. The dunk is missed by Corbin. Went going up high against Vanderhart. Can't finish it. Pope with an easy put away. Closes down any sort of momentum that the Centurions were gaining there in the last couple of minutes. Fields looking to go back to work and score some more. Wants a screen to help get away from these top two defenders. Over to Phillips, and now he gets it back at the top. Can't get that one to go. That one's poked away for now, but Vanderhart gets it back. And a foul is called. Fouls against Corbin. Again, the Clinton College women's basketball team providing a lot of support for the Centurions right now. Over to Vanderhart. And Vanderhart is fouled again. They're all over him. It's only the first one on Phillips Jr. Nothing to worry about for him. Pouncey checking back in for Pittman. Pouncey, cross courts in the corner. And now Pope, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Pope driving, taking the space with the floater. It's good. Bruins offense clicking a lot better than it did in the first half. That pass, couldn't quite tell who that went to. They're arguing for a tip. I didn't see it get tipped. The pass was in between Phillips Jr. and Fields. Dean all the way to the rack, puts it in. Easy lay for him. The Bruins are up 19. Fields is fouled in the corner on that trap. Foul will be called. Foul will be called against Wilkins. Corbin back in the game, coming in for Sturdivant. Kickball. Devin Pope and Devin Dean both guarding the inbound. Making it difficult. Finds Garrett in the corner. And now they'll set up their offense with Fields. Brandon Wilkins playing defense against Fields. Gets a screen from Garrett. And that pass to Garrett. A little off target, but Garrett gathers it anyway. Corbin and now Fields again in the corner. And he has gone cold. Wilkins, quick first step all the way to the rim. Kicks out to Pouncey for three. It's good. Tosadas Pouncey with another triple. And again, Bruins are able to go on a run and just kind of get this game to a much more comfortable lead, up 22 points. Wow. Murdoch somehow able to stick with that as it was on the ground for the most part of him driving into the lane. Puts it in. Dean. Now Pope to Wilkins for three. And Wilkins buries it. So 2 straight possessions. 2 straight corner three-pointers. Wilkins assisted the last one and makes one for himself on that possession. Bruins back up 23. Now Centurions looking to go fast. They need to score in a hurry. Last couple of possessions have been good for the Bruins defense. And that continues for now. 5 on the shot clock. Good spin move and lay. Put it in by Murdoch with the left hand. Late in the shot clock. He knew he had to get away from Dean somehow. Dean by himself, right inside the three-point line. Finds Pouncey. Pouncey driving. Is blocked by Garrett. And now Fields trying to get around. Fields all the way to the rim with the jelly. Puts it in. And a timeout is called by the Centurions. They now find themselves down only 19 with 7 minutes to go. We'll be back in just a minute. Back from the timeout, Pittman back in the game for the Bruins. He's been able to see his teammates make shots. Hopefully that translates over to him. Usually it's all it takes. Murray also back in. They checked in for Wilkins and Dean. Pittman over to Pouncey. And now Vanderhart. 3 on the shot clock. Vanderhart has to hoist a 3. Too long. Tip in by Pope is good. So our PA guy said Murray. I'm pretty sure that was Pope that got up there. I might be wrong. We'll check that after the game and see what the stats people say. Pittman making it difficult for Phillips Jr. That one's almost poked away by Pope. Strong drive to the rim, finishes in a Murray foul. That'll send Corbin to the line for 2. One of 6 freshmen on this team. Very young team for the Centurions. They have ability, they have talent. They need to tie it all together and play consistently good ball. Corbin splits the pair, brings them back within 20 with 6 minutes to go. Pope coming around to the other corner. Frees up space for Vanderhart, trying to find Murray down low, but taken away. And that one will stay Centurions' ball. That was blocked. Phillips on the attempt. one gets past the foot of Murray and put away by Robert Murdoch. 8 points on the day for Murdoch now. Pittman driving. Finds Vanderhart in the block. Vanderhart puts that one away. Starting to finish these layups at a better rate. Fields driving. Mid-range. Almost gets help from the rim, but ripped down by Vanderhart. And a foul is called against the Bruins on the other side of the court against Pouncey. Pouncey may have just ran into Fields. So the Centurions will get the ball back. Devin Dean checking back in for Shad Vanderhart. Finds Corbin all the way up top. Pittman gets a hand on that one. And now 7 on the shot clock. Corbin over to Phillips Jr. Good closeout by Pope. And that hits the back of the backboard. Phillips Jr. wanted a foul. He does not get it. Great defense by Devin Pope, especially on the closeout. Not letting Phillips get a three-pointer. Drew Cannon going to the table to check in for the Bruins. Will check in right now after that foul. That's on Fields, and Fields does not like it. He's now out of the game. Foul out. He played with 4 fouls for a significant part of the second half, but finally fouls out. He went on a mini 6-0 run by himself a little earlier in the half. So now we see Drew Cannon shoots the ball right away. No good. Rebounded by Dean, though. And the Bruins are getting another possession. Cannon all the way around to Murray now. Back to Pittman. Pittman for 3. He got it to go down. Again, sometimes all you need is just to see the other people's shots go down, sometimes your own, and Pittman finally gets it to go. Good defense by Murray, forces a hard layup. Now Bruins with the possession again. Pittman to Cannon. Cannon tries again, high arcing shot, goes straight in. Cannon's career high came last time they played the Centurions, scoring 10. He was one of 8 Bruins to score in double digits. He has an immense ability to shoot the ball from three-point land. So that foul on Murdoch's going to put the Bruins in bonus. Josh Dorsey is at the table looking to check in. He'll be checking in for Murray after the free throws, or potentially after the next dead ball. Murray misses that one. Just a 1-and-1, so the Centurions with the ball now. Phillips for 3. That one's in and out. That, again, a lot of in and out shots tonight, especially on the Centurions' offensive side. Cannon thought about another one to Dean. Down low. Dean backing down. Dean to the rack, puts it in. Dean was able to out-muscle Randolph on that. Oh, man. Pope on the contest originally jumped for the fake. And Miles Randolph literally went right under him. And Pope's called for a foul. First one by Randolph is good. Dorsey checking in for Braxton Murray. And he makes both. Every Bruin that has played tonight has scored points. Again, Brunson is the only active player that isn't playing tonight, taking the night off. Good pass. And Pope puts it away. But besides Brunson, every active player for the Bruins has scored tonight. And what has turned into be the blowout that we expected. Just came a little late. Pouncey coming in for Pittman. 2:40 to go. Bruins up 28 points. Jalen Littlejohn and Jalen Brown in for the Centurions to close out this game. Finds Randolph. Randolph driving again. Kicks to Sturdivant. Sturdivant for three. It's long. Ripped down by Pope. Pope went up high for that rebound. Up against Jalen Brown. Now Pope driving to the rim. Puts it away. Easy and one. It's rare that you see an and one that looks so casual. Looked like he was barely affected on that contact. Puts it right in. And it just waltzes to the free throw line to shoot his one free throw to convert his old-fashioned three-point play. Pope shoots 88% from the line. And he rattles that one home. Justin Skelton coming in for Pope. Pope's going to end the night with 19 points, shooting 8 for 12. Another incredible shooting rate. He shoots 62% on the season. And his selective shots, good selective shots, continue. And the Centurions will call a timeout with 2:18 remaining, down 31 points. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. They are located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton. Check them out today. Just over 2 minutes to go tonight. And a deep three. Man, that one was nearly from half by Sturdivant, right outside the timeout. I'm not entirely sure if that was a play call. Dorsey and one. That's now his second finish of the night with his weak hand, if you can even call it that. So Dorsey's going to go to the free throw line, looking for his old-fashioned three-point play for himself. Been a lot of those tonight for the Bruins. He knocks it down, improving on his 76% free throw percentage. The three hoisted by Briggs, no good. Rebounded by Skelton. Cannon has the ball. And now it's back to Skelton. Dorsey to Cannon from the other corner. Bam! Puts in another one. The Bruins are up 37. Poked away by Dorsey. Barfield is checking in now. Will come in for Devin Dean. This is Dean's last time coming off the court in the regular season. Mid-range jumper is no good. Skelton tipped it out, but gathered by Phillips Jr. And now Briggs for three. It's good. Pretty three-pointer by Briggs. Gets Fields on his feet on the bench. And now a minute remaining. Bruins up 34. Dorsey wants it in the post. Kicks to Pouncey. Pouncey to Skelton. Skelton for three. No good. Barfield tried to tip that one out to his teammates, but right into the hands of Phillips Jr. Phillips Jr. loses it momentarily. Pivots around. Finds Jaylen Brown for three in the corner. Off the backboard. And gathered by Dorsey. 3 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. Just a little bit more time for the Bruins to have one more real possession. Cannon wants it. He shoots it. In and out. And now it looks like the Centurions are going to dribble it out. Again, this is the final regular season home game for the Bruins. They close it out in a big way, winning 86-52. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight for this Bruins win. But this will not be the last time the Bruins play here in the Davis Fieldhouse this season. The regional tournament starts a week from Thursday as we welcome in the rest of the South region. Again, the seeds and game times are still up to be decided, but you can find all the updates on bjubruins.com. My name is Trenton Goldsmith, signing off for now. I'll see you back at regionals. Good night, Bruin Nation.